Coach, there about a minute left. Things are kind of getting hectic. You're telling your guys to kind of stay together. Just how hard was those last few moments, just trying to keep that win in place?
I'll take responsibility for all of that. I think that at times I didn't trust them enough. I've got really good basketball players across the board, kids I trust, and I don't know if my game management kind of showed it there. So I'll take the blame on all of it. I thought we were able to overcome because they did, stay together. The message was heard, and that's at the end of the day all that matters. I thought there was a couple times on the passes. They were kind of going for the kill and the knockout punch, and that's who we are, and I didn't let that kind of come into fruition. So I'll take the blame on all that. We're fortunate to, win, and I'm fortunate, to have two good players sitting beside me that kind of just got us to the other side of it. Really, it all doesn't matter whether you struggle at the end or not. As long as you overcome, we'll find a way to learn from that last kind of minute and a half going into tomorrow.
Yeah, just given how easy the first half went for you, just how conversely difficult was that second half?
I thought they did a great job of going inside on the second half, and they tried to big boy us a little bit. We have good physicality. We don't necessarily have the size to match them. We came in really concentrating on our guard play. Obviously, think Dennis and Boo are two high-level guards. A lot of our game plan is keying up on taking them away and then doing our job on the glass. They made the commitment just to punch it. And fortunately, I thought just like our quarterfinal game, we just never wavered. We never lost the lead. When it required a big play, somehow we just delivered. I thought Elijah Cannon was phenomenal. He's a guy that doesn't, show up or get many accolades, so I want to make sure I kind of point him out. He made a couple of just big-time swing plays. The plays at the end of the quarter when I think it was a one-point basketball game, and he gets a putback and then Jahvin gets a steal floater. That's the difference in the game when you now look at the stat sheet. It was a three-point game. And that's who we've become. I don't know how we're doing it. Maybe it's magic in a bottle or whatever you want to kind of call it. But like for a long stretch now, we are just finding a way to win games. And that's all you can ask of your team.
Yeah, I feel like it was a big momentum swing for us. They hit us with a hard punch in the second half in that third quarter. So for Elijah to get that putback and then I get that steal to go into the fourth, with the floater, that just changed everything. I don't even know. Like, it's crazy. It's just like a lot of great teams have been through Alcoa, and we up there with them now. Like, we can say that. And to get to this game tomorrow, it's just unbelievable feeling.
And Coach, I guess in your words, how do you feel to be able to bring? I think this is your first state championship game or state championship appearance. How does that feel for you as a coach?
I think it's humbling. I remember the first time I kind of walk into Alcoa's, competition gym, and you start looking up at the banners. And you're just humble. You really are by the amount of tradition. And like Jahvin said, the amount of very good basketball players and good teams and good coaches that have been in Alcoa for now us to kind of carry that tradition and try to add another gold ball, I think is everything. I'm really blessed right now. I'm blessed to coach very good players, but more so I'm blessed to coach good kids. And I think this team is a team that I just really love. I can't describe them just because of what they embody. They're so connected. They play together. It's like a brotherhood. It's that I think is what's going to make this so special is the relationships and the camaraderie and the togetherness. But a championship is forever as well, and that's what I want to be about. That's what I want this whole experience to be about. It's about relationships. It's about championships. We got a chance to check both off.
Did you think you were going to get the call on Cannon's and one when the ball hit the top of the backboard and fell in?
I thought it was the right call. The top of the backboard's in play as far as I kind of know it. Don't quote me necessarily on that, but I was arguing for it. But I like the fact that they huddled up, and then sometimes maybe you need a gift on that. And again, I thought he just made winning plays. He's a kid, he didn't even get it in the game in the quarterfinal, and he never wavers. He's the most consistent kid in every way. Every day he shows up and works. And for him to make just two big-time plays, there was another putback maybe end of the quarter, for him to make those plays is just, he's another kid that's got winning attached to his name, whether it's football field, basketball court. And that's a lot of our kids, and we're fortunate to have that.
And you put your guys up 8, I think, at one point there late in the fourth quarter. They just kept coming back, hitting threes. What was your emotion like? What did you feel when you saw the last shot not go in?
I just felt we just needed to keep our composure. I knew like the whole game we was up the whole game, so we had a lead on them the whole game. So I knew they was gonna keep fighting. They wanted to win just like we did. But I felt like we just kept our composure and kept doing what we was doing. We was gonna finish out the game.
So you didn't feel like relieved or just like take a deep breath or like
Oh,
when that
yeah,
final
for
shot
sure.
didn't
No,
go in?
For sure, yeah. But still, I had to finish the game. So.
Jahvin,